Five Nights at Freddy's franchise is actually pretty good. Even though, like, you know, these games are simple horror games where you just sit down in an office and defend yourself from AI furries, the gameplay was simple, well, but the lore was always so interesting and the atmosphere so captivating, while trying to survive, you know, in an enclosed office, all that stuff. And then FNAF Security Breach released and was like, so it's like janky Hello Neighbor with Freddy Fazbear. Like, who thought this game was a good idea? It throws basically everything about FNAF out the window. The gameplay is basically this. Freddy Fazbear tells you to get to the fucking security guard or something like that. And then you run around trying to avoid these staff bots. And if they find you, they teleport one of the main animatronics there to kill you. And these stupid staff bots are so fucking annoying. And that's the main gameplay. It doesn't help that none of this horror, like, nothing is even startling. Like, what was the thought process behind making this game? Also doesn't help that the AI is extremely brain dead. Like, you can go behind a desk and they cannot do anything to get to you. You also try to cripple the main animatronics in order to upgrade Freddy to, like, open gates. And since this is a mall filled with a bunch of arcades and bowling alleys and stuff like that, you'd think you can interact with it, but you can't. The only thing you can do is open these stupid gifts that can unlock PNGs of shirts that you can't even do anything with. Isn't that just exciting? Also, I know FNAF has kind of had some sci-fi elements in it, especially in Sister Location and Pizzeria Simulator. But why did you have to make it take place in this big-ass cyberpunk-styled mall? And another thing, why did they have to give animatronics personality? I'm supposed to be shivering in my timbers when I see them, not listening to stupid-ass dialogue and character development. This game tries to do a lot of things and fails basically most of the things it tries. Also, the main villain appears twice and does a stupid little dance, and that's basically all. Also, the game's main character, Gregory, is annoying as hell. No, they should have totally made him a silent protagonist. Alright, now moving forward, I'm going to be spoiling the endings for the game, so if you care, I suggest you leave the video now. Okay? We cool? Alright. Anyways, the endings I think are really goofy and unsatisfying. Like, most of them are drawn in this comic book art style, which I don't really have a problem with, but it felt like they ran out of budget for the game. Like in one ending, Gregory drives a van out of the Pizzaplex by going through a door. Gee, I wonder where that door was 6 hours when I was roaming the place. And in another ending, they bring back William Afton for the 4th time, no exaggeration, and then he dies again. But he's probably going to come back for the sequel to Security Breach. And then there was also a really confusing ending where Vanny just, like, fucking dies, and then it turns out to be Vanessa, but then it turns out Vanessa's actually stuck in the Pizzaplex, and it's really confusing. You know, since Help Wanted was a reboot of FNAF, I thought they could take it in cool directions. But then they made Security Breach. The game tries to be like the Breath of the Wild of the FNAF franchise, but ultimately it just feels like Hello Neighbor 3, with the tedious missions and the stupid-ass maze puzzle. This game feels like it was made for the sole intention of being as marketable as possible, which falters the game drastically because it just feels like a product, and not like a piece of art or an actual game, and it just makes the game feel directionless. Also, it would be really cool if you, like, subscribed, and thank you for watching. Freddy Fazbear has balls. You can kick his balls. I like to kick Freddy Fazbear in his balls, and it's gonna hurt him a lot.